Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is so weird. Today I'm gonna show you the kitchen. This kitchen is tiny but very cozy. We're gonna start over here. Kitchen. Fridge. This is my beloved fridge. I love it so much. This is where I keep all of my chili oils. Continuing, I get a lot of questions asking how do I get this cozy, warmish, the vibe from my videos, and honestly a lot is thanks to this old lamp here. It's just a big lamp, yellow lighting, and I use it all the time to light the videos and the kitchen because I absolutely despise ceiling lighting. So I use this all the time to just like here and the other one that is over there, and to me this is more than enough. Let's go over there. I found this lovely piece of, I think it's called an Atelier in French. I got it from Le Bon Coin. If you don't know, Le Bon Coin is like a Facebook marketplace, but not Facebook. Facebook marketplace in France, in my opinion, is very bad. Like, they only keep ugly stuff in there. In my mind, this was supposed to be like here, and Louis was gonna put some wheels so I could film easily in other corners. He didn't do that. Still. So, anyway. Coffee machine, which I don't drink, only on social gatherings and when I'm very tired. But that makes me extremely anxious for 5 hours. So I tend to not drink this. Or no, I'm lying. Sometimes I do drink when I eat white chocolate. I like to have an espresso with white chocolate. My turbo mix. It's from Kenwood. I obviously love the look of it. It's not a KitchenAid, but it works perfectly. I keep some fuming things in here, you know, batteries, as you do in the kitchen, obviously. Pastry stuff, you know? Some things that are like cannoli, this, you know, random stuff. And under here, shall we? I really like that I can fit a lot of things in here because I don't have a lot of storage. Funny enough, we built this kitchen ourselves and we didn't think of storage. Yeah, I have mostly les creusets.
So let me teach you how to say properly le creuset.
We're all gonna ignore that wire over there. So in here I have some thyme, some sage, and all of my beautiful little pots. I have found almost everything in here in flea markets in France. This little one is my pride and joy. It was so freaking dirty and I bought it from €1. Can you believe that? It took me 3 days to clean, but it's perfect for like when I make a lot of food. This is my little something that I forgot. Basically to melt chocolate. Yes, sometimes I do melt stuff that I shouldn't in here. I know. It's a problem. This one is a recent find. This one right here. You can find this so easily in France. This one I got from our last trip in the UK. It's like a pie dish. I also keep, not that I keep, but they're here. Apples that came from our old garden. And I still need to do something with them. But I don't, you know. They're here for the moment. I have a big bowl that is really heavy. And I don't want to put them in the shelves because I'm afraid they're gonna fall. I have this thing that belonged to Louis' grandmother, and you know, you write the little like what I'm gonna buy and stuff like this. It's really cute. I love it. Do I use it all the time? No, I don't. This is my little table. I love it so much. We got this also quite recently. This is famously from the 60s, 70s, maybe 50s even. I'm not sure, but like this style, like you can find it so easily in France. Basket of eggs in here. This is my little mandarin thing. When I cook, I have to wait for things to cook, and what I like, I just sit here and I take like 20 minutes, 25 minutes to do like a Hello Chinese lesson. If I don't put it in here, I'm gonna forget about it. So this is where it lives. Also on this table, you're gonna find spoons, forks, knives, little bits and bobs. And obviously, I have to talk about this gorgeous tile. I knew I wanted this tile. So this probably was the most expensive thing in this kitchen, and we got this online. When I got this, I thought that the yellow little square thing was gonna be like a very muted yellow, and no, it is quite like a yellow, but now I freaking love it. I think it fits perfectly. So now we're coming to the main part of the kitchen. Please tell me how I'm supposed to call this because I don't know. It's always here because you're gonna see. As I said, we don't have a lot of storage in here, so most of the glasses and some other things are in another area that I'm gonna show later. After we clean everything, we put it here and we transport to the other zone. This is the tea area. This is where I keep one of my most precious little things. Sam Elliott in a cup, and I'm still waiting for someone to give me, when I say someone, like truly someone, anybody, to give me the Tom Selleck mug. Little butter dish that I bought in a flea market as well. This belonged to Louis' mother's grandmother, Louis' grandmother, so you know, yes, wow. Who made a mark? In here I have some of my books. These 3 ones are Brazilian books. I have this book that is like the history of, what is the name? 5,000 ans à table. 5,000 years in the table. Talks about like food history, mostly in Europe, but pretty and very interesting. Here's something that I still have to use. Love Sopranos. I have a very shameful crush on Tony Soprano. This book I got actually because I like the cover, but they have like some Chinese interesting recipes. And this huge book also belonged to Louis' grandmother. I used it already for some videos. I think it's great, like they have amazing photos. It stays here and it's great. Wait. What? I found my ring. That was like that I thought I lost. This is so weird. Okay, moving on. Here we have my pastry roller. It's a marble one. We got me this when I celebrated my 10,000 days on Earth. So that was very cute of him. This is, I think it's like a waffle thing, but it serves the purpose to just hide the ugliness. My little plant, she used to live in the bathroom, now she lives here because I also want to hide the background. I found this in Emmaüs, which is very known in France. It's a place where you buy, like, where people donate and you go there and you buy very cheaply a lot of stuff. It's an old IKEA from the 90s. Did I say old in the 90s? That's sad. My little paint sign. This thing is very important. A lot of people ask me about this. Is the zigzag, which belonged to Louis' grandmother and grandfather. You can find this quite easily on eBay or Etsy. Find this to be very useful and very pretty. I keep a bowl of like dry fruits. I love dried pineapple. Sometimes I forget that I have this, which is a good thing. These books, I collect these books and surely I could find them online to fulfill my collection, but I only buy them when I find them on flea markets, and that's quite rare. Like, they're not great, to be honest. Like, it's... Down here, we have my spices selection. It's not super organized, but I know where everything is. Some things don't have names, but these cabinets we found also on Bon Coin. A man kept this for 20 years in his garage, waiting for his daughter to use it. She never did. Really like the look of it. It gives like a sort of Japanese 90s apartment feel. I don't know why. This is absolutely gorgeous. I feel like today, if you want to buy new cabinets, they are, 1, very expensive, 2, the materials are not great. It almost feels like plasticky when you finish the kitchen, and that's why I love to reuse old things that I find. And so this is one of them. This is like cleaning situation here, and this is fake. And over here, not sure if you can see it, I keep more pans and pots. So the problem with these are that they're very heavy. This is one of my favorite because the color matches the kitchen. I also have this one that I found. Maybe some people remember from a story that I posted. It is in beautiful condition. These are 2 Our Place pans that they kindly sent to me. And I've been using them a lot. They're very easy to clean, not like these ones. These are annoying to clean. So here we have such a cute little corner. The sink that I pondered for quite a long time, actually. Do I want a ceramic? Do I want an inox one, or do I want a golden sink? I'm so happy I opted for the gold one. I was quite afraid that it was gonna be a little too bling bling, a little too, I wanna be fancy. But it matches so well, and especially when it's sunny outside. At the end of the day, there's a light that comes from the window and everything is sort of goldenish. It warms my heart, to be honest. I am a devoted follower of Rajiv. Louis always says, like, are you watching the Sri Lanka guy? I'm like, yes. He's so right about so many things, and one of them is you gotta make things pretty. So that's why I never keep plastic bottles. These are beans that I almost never cook beans. I have sticky rice, which I love. And over here, let's go up, shall we? Yes, we shall. We have, ta-da, mess. A lot of mess. Products in here is mostly, if you forget this and this, mostly like things that Louis would recognize. Over there, he has no clue. And over here we have the main attraction. The brand is called Deville. I don't think you can find this anymore. Obviously, we need to put a, what's the name? Like a suction air thing. In French it's called an hotte. Salt, pepper. We have a little drawer here of random, don't look, random things. This is not finished. We found a table yesterday. This is the furniture that you're gonna see in some of the videos. This is the furniture that I called Buffinier. I don't know why. And here I put the plates. For the moment, they're here. Glasses. And the bar that is very empty at the moment. I hope you like this video, and I was almost about to say, like, if you like it, please anyways, thank you for watching, and again, I don't know how to end the video.